In accordance with industry standards, this program contains several prime numbers. Although these numbers have already been determined to have only themselves and 1 as factors, their limited factors may be surprising to some viewers. Viewers should watch with their eyes open.
Callous, the story of the family that ruthlessly took over the candy industry in Texas. Texas, where the men are tough, the women are tough, the steak is tough, even the candy is tough. Candy, a confection made of sugar and filling, often chocolate.
Knock it off, you yakety sock sniffer!
Oh, sorry.
Now, Becky Sue, what seems to be the problem?
Well, Daddy, look enough.
Darling, are you chewing on that imported saltwater taffy again? How many times do I have to tell you? Eat Callous candy, or eat nothing at all.
Daddy, I'm gonna marry Jack, and that ain't nothing you can do about it.
Fine, darling. Now, I've got an appointment due. Show yourself the door. Yes.
JB, Mr. Henry Claiborne here to see you.
Well, send him on in, darling.
Jelly bean, Callous, you are the spitting image of your daddy. What? I remember the days him and me spent drilling for licorice down near Galveston.
Henry Claiborne, it's good to see you, too, you old armadillo. Now, have you got what I asked for?
Absolutely, JB. We are going to celebrate the 101st anniversary of the Callous Candy Company in high old style.
I'll see. First of all, I'm going to foreclose on some nice homesteaders in Oklahoma. A little too close to my ranch. And then I'm going to cheat some widows and orphans. And then, for the pièce de résistance,
The unveiling of the Callous Candy 101st Anniversary Commemorative Candy Sampler.
Uh-huh. One flavor for every year of our existence. Now, have you got that box I asked for?
Absolutely, JB. Bring it in, boys. Now, you wanted all your candy in one layer in a nice rectangular box, JB. And each of your 101 flavors comes in pieces that are 1-inch cubes. So, thank you, Bo. Thank you, Derek.
What in the name of Sam Houston and Willie Nelson have you done?
Well, just what you ordered, JB. A rectangular box with all 101 flavors in one layer.
Henry Claiborne, you got one wheel in the sand, boy. There's not a store in this whole United States that'll handle a box like that.
Well, I had it built to your exact specifications, JB. This is the only box I could make with one layer. The only way I'd get a rectangle out of it was to make it 1 inch by 101 inches. I couldn't make it 2 inches by something, or 3 inches by something, or 4 inches by something without having some candy left over. Now, don't get angry at me, JB, but I think the only factors of 101 are 1 in 101 itself.
A prime number? Tarnation.
Oh, Daddy, I'm gonna leave Doug. I don't care how many presents he buys me.
Fine, darling.
Ooh, is that for me, Daddy?
No, darling. It's a carrying case for the world's longest earthworm.
Ooh.
Oh, Becky Sue, I made trouble for your daddy. He has 101 flavors for the anniversary, and he wanted a special rectangular one-layer box for it. But 101 is a prime number, and the only way I could pull off a rectangle was to make it 1 inch by 101 inches.
Well, that's very silly of you, Henry Claiborne.
Now, don't talk that way, darling. Henry Claiborne's almost family. Almost.
Well, I don't care. You're just gonna have to come up with a different design.
Oh? How so?
All you have to do is subtract 1, and a whole new world of possibilities opens up. 1 from 101 is 100, and 100 has a whole bunch of factors.
Oh, she's absolutely right, JB. Let's see. There's 2 times 50, and 4 times 25, and 5 times 20, and 10 times 10. That's 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50. They're all factors of 100.
So you see, you can make a line of boxes, each 1 inch high, each holding 100 pieces. Well, how about this one? 10 inches by 10 inches, and then all you have to do is add one little old 1 inch box on top for your 101st flavor.
That's right. Or you can make a slightly longer box, one that's 5 inches by 20 inches, with that little old box on top.
Holy frijoles, I think I'm getting the hang of this. In fact, looky here. 9 times 9 is 81, right? And 4 times 4 is 16. So I could have a box that's 9 inches by 9 inches. And then on top of that, a box that's 4 inches by 4 inches. Now, 81 plus 16 is 97. That leaves 4 left over. So on the very tippy top, I could have a box that's 2 inches by 2 inches. Every one of my 101 flavors from chewy cactus to grasshopper grape. Yes, sir. That's the ticket. That 3-layer candy box will look just like a little old wedding cake.
Wedding cake? Oh, Daddy, I'm just so unhappy.
Now, darling, don't get upset. There's bound to be a bizarre plot twist any minute now. Hello. Uh-huh. It's for you.
I'll see you soon, Durkins. Daddy? That was Durkins. I'm going back to him.
I got to get her an unlisted number.
Bureau of Missing Numbers, Terry Ryan at your service. Easy, easy, easy. Now, I can't understand you. Look, no, just take a deep breath and settle down. A missing number? What number's missing? 101. All right, now how long ago? Settle down. All right, now can you tell me anything about it that will help me in my relentless search? Well, go on. Of course I can take it. Good gosh. What? It's a palindrome? But what is that, a camel with 2 humps? Aha, palindrome is a word or number that reads the same from left to right or right to left. Fascinating. What else? Yes, that's right. It is a prime number. It has exactly 2 factors, itself and 1. What is that? It's the sum of squares? Wow, you're absolutely right. It's 100 plus 1, which equals 101. And the numbers 100 and the number 1 are both squares. Wait a minute, I've got a hunch here that there's another way of getting 101 by adding square numbers. That's right. 81 plus 16 plus 4 equals 101. Sir, rest assured that I will hunt high and low, left and right for that missing 101 or 101, or my name isn't... Hello? Hello?
Terry Ryan was on her way again, this time in search of the missing 101. In a moment, the results of that search. The missing number 101 was found trying to multiply itself into a non-palindromic number by using single-digit multipliers. But it didn't work. It still remained a palindrome, and so Terry Ryan stamped closed on yet another missing number case.
101, 29 is prime. So, good evening, folks, and welcome to the Prime Club, the #1 club in town. Your identification numbers, please.
Take a peek. See?
So, very good, number 5, an excellent prime number. Its only factors are 1 in itself. And you, sir?
Okay, man, with your eyes safe, got fixed. How do you dig my number 6?
No, sir, I'm sorry, you can't go in.
6 is a charming number, but it's not prime. Its factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6.
Tough drag, man. Catch you later sometime. I made a mistake. Thought 6 was prime.
Sorry, sir. You can't go in. Come back when you have a prime.
If 5's a prime and get to go inside, maybe I will be a mother 4 or 5. Don't go away, man. I'll be back in a flash. You never seen this dude do a 100-yard dash. Bye.
So, my, so that was fast. I hope you've been primed.
If 5's okay, then 25 gets my vote. Check it out on my purple sport coat.
No, sir. I'm afraid you still can't go in. You see, 25 is not a prime number. Its factors are 1, 25, and also 5.
Oh, thanks a lot, my very glum chum. My girl's in there and I'm having no fun.
Well, don't you know of a prime number that you could perhaps borrow?
Well, it's only factors are itself and 1. What can I think? There's got to be a ton. Yeah, I gotta find me a number.
You got to find you a number.
Hey, hold it, man. Here's one that could be. Check it out. It's gonna be groovy.
Well, this is highly irregular.
But irregular is not what I'm concerned about. 67's a prime, and so I'll shout. Make way for a prime, I'm feeling alive. Cheer up, old man. Here, better take 5.
5?
Right, 5. Dig it. See you later, baby.
Square your set. 5 hands come in, don't they look fine? And don't she go to number 9. 7 young kids all dressed in green form a Texas star at number 16. 9 more folks looking quite alive. Make the square called 25. 11 more ready for kicks. Make the square of 36. 13 more. Now don't start crying. They form the lucky 49. 15 folks you can't ignore. Make a square called 64. What a number, that's 64. It makes 4 squares of 4 by 4, but hold on here. We're not through. It's 16 squares of 2 by 2. 17 folks will join the fun to make the square an 81. 81, boy, what a spree. And that's 9 squares of 3 by 3. Now promenade 1, promenade all, square by square right out the hall. That sure was clever, sure was fun. What square we left with? That's number 1.
Multiplication can be fun as well as useful. Just watch Kurtis flow and then you'll know.
Good morning, class. Today's lesson will be about multiplication. Kurtis Flow here on your favorite station. Here to teach you all about multiplication. It's easy to learn and it's fun too. And you'll use it every day your whole life through. You probably use it now and you don't even know it, but I think I found the perfect way to show it. You and 2 friends make a crew of 3, and after playing ball, you're all hungry. So you go to the corner with the money in hand. Gotta buy some pizza from the pizza man. 1 slice each just will not do. There's 3 of you, and you each want 2. So 3 times 2, it ain't no fix. How many slices? You got to be 6. You call that hard? Now you know it's not very. It's even faster with the right vocabulary. When you multiply one number with another, the result is called the product, brother. 6 was the product of the pizza example. Here's another concept for y'all to sample. Factors are the numbers you multiply to get your product satisfied. 2 and 3 are factors of 6. Are they the only factors in my bag of tricks? Now some numbers might have several factors. I don't want any factor, many detractors. 1 and 6 are also factors of 6. Multiply them together to see if it's 6. But some numbers have 2 factors only. They're called prime numbers and they might seem lonely. Their only factors themselves is 1. Finding prime numbers are a lot of fun. 5's a prime number and so is 3. Prime numbers have a little bit of mystery. So this is the Flow on the favorite station. Here to teach you all about multiplication. It's easy to learn and it's fun too, and you'll use it every day your whole life through. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, 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 y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Multiplication is yes, y'all.
Your mission is to eat all numbers that are less than 1/2. When a number crosses your path, you will have until the count of 3 to make your decision. And beware the evil Mr. Glitch. He will eat you if you are wrong.
Mathman.
Oh, wow.
Smaller than 1/2.
Oh.
Pretty smart. Mathman. Smaller than 1/2. Mathman.
Oh.
Photo. Mathman. Smaller than 1/2. Mathman.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I'm right. Mathman.
Oh.
Mathman.
Wow.
Oops. Mathman.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was 9:43 a.m. and the seasons had once again merged in Southern California. It was not a pleasant sight. I was working the day watch out of Mathnet. My partner is George Ernest Franklin. The boss is Thad Green. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. My partner was on trial for a bank robbery he did not commit, and I needed evidence to prove it. We decided to look at scenes from yesterday's show to see if they would help. George had mentioned that one day while he was on vacation, the weather turned bad. I thought that might help us, especially after the pilot of a flying service said George was on his plane on the day of the robbery, making it theoretically possible for George to have committed the crime.
Let me ask you this question, Mr. Munger. Have you ever seen me before?
Not since last Friday when I flew you from the island to the mainland, saw you get in your car and drive to L.A. Why?
Stop it! He's lying, Kate.
I think so, too. Remember when I asked you about the weather on your trip? I need that information.
Kate, that's not important now. I'm about to be convicted of something I didn't do.
That's why it is important now.
Well, that is incontrovertible evidence, Kate. You've done an excellent job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
My advice is that you present these facts in open court.
Yes, sir.
Then have George's attorney, George, move for a mistrial.
And you'll grant it?
Indeed, I will. All right.
George, we're going to get you off scot-free.
Be seated. We have some unusual new evidence which Sergeant Mundy will present to the court on behalf of this case. Kate?
Thank you, Your Honor. As you will all recall, yesterday, the pilot and owner of Fishmonger Airlines testified that he picked up the defendant on Nomanison Island at 7:45 a.m. I have here the official report on the weather conditions on the day in question, and they confirm the suspicion. The weather in the Great North Woods on Friday, July 13th of this year showed heavy fog. The fog was so heavy, in fact, that the visibility was 0. That means you could see less than 1/16 of a mile, about the length of a football field. An airplane could not have taken off or landed under those conditions.
How long did those conditions prevail, Kate?
According to the Weather Bureau, the fog lifted at 9:30 a.m. due to heavy winds.
So, he could have flown the defendant to the mainland by 10 a.m. And if Franklin broke the speed limit, he could have driven the 150 miles in 2 hours and still robbed the bank.
You're forgetting that the pilot wasn't at the island at 9:30. He was on the mainland. He would have had to fly from the mainland to the island and back, and not only that, the Weather Bureau reports something else.
What?
Winds of 50 miles per hour and gusting to 70 miles per hour. That means that even if a small plane could have flown in that weather, it could not have maintained the schedule.
But with a 50-mile-an-hour wind, he could have got to the island in about 15 minutes and back in about 15 minutes.
No. The wind would help him going over. He might have made it in 15 minutes with a tailwind. But then he would have had to turn around and fly into the wind. The return trip would have taken about 45 minutes to an hour. George couldn't have robbed the bank, Your Honor. The pilot was lying. George, the judge said you should ask for a mistrial.
May it please the court?
Yes, Mr. Franklin.
I would like to call a witness.
May, of course, Mr. Franklin, call whomever you want.
Me.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you gosh?
I do.
You may sit.
I prefer to stand, Your Honor. It's more dramatic.
If you wish.
Thank you, Your Honor. First of all, I'd like to thank all those who've come to my defense during my trial. Kate, whose relentless work, incredible energy, and indisputable sense of fair play have been an inspiration to me. My chief, Thad Green, who, even when the days looked darkest, stood by me. Debbie Williams, whose sense of forensics is second only to her dexterous fingers.
Kate, that doesn't sound like the George we know and love.
What's George doing?
So, Your Honor, members of the prosecution, fellows of my defense, honored spectators.
Will you please get on with it? I've got a racquetball game in 15 minutes, and justice will be served.
Please pardon me, Your Honor. I just want to say one thing. I, George Ernest Franklin, I am guilty as charged.
You admit you're guilty?
George, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, and I apologize to any of those I may have hurt. My friends, my sixth grade teacher, Mrs. Burke, my scoutmaster, Mr. Hare, and of course, my beloved wife, Martha, and our fine children.
George doesn't have any children.
That is not George Ernest Franklin.
Please the court. I am George Ernest Franklin, and I've just come out of the closet. Where that man gagged me and tied me an hour ago while Kate was in judge's chambers.
George, is that you?
No one else but. And I'm mad.
But if you're you, who's he?
I don't know, but I got a pretty good idea.
Arrest that man.
I was almost certain I didn't rob that bank. Then when Kate and Debbie and I tried to figure out who might want me framed, we decided it might have been the brothers Karamazov or Karamazov.
Karamazov?
But how could they have gotten me to rob the bank? Could they have hypnotized me? Of course they couldn't. I'm unhypnotizable. So who was me at the bank when it wasn't me? It was Irving Karamazov. That man who learned the art of disguises while working in the prison theater program. Why not? A little grease paint here, a little latex here, a wig, blue contact lenses. He even copied my voice. This is ridiculous. I'm leaving. Oh, no, you don't, you phony mathematician. What about that pilot? That's right, that man right there. That's Jake Karamazov or Karamazov. He set up that airline just to frame me. Your Honor, I am George Franklin. I robbed the bank. Oh, yeah? Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce Irving Karamazov, or Karamazov.
Bailiff, remand him to custody.
And his brother.
Hey, let go, let go! The nose is real, try the hair.
Karamazov or Karamazov?
Take them away. The case against George Ernest Franklin is dismissed. Court adjourned.
Partner, justice has won out.
Congratulations, George. We all knew you were innocent.
Thanks, everybody.
One thing, George. Next time you take a vacation, do me a favor.
Yes, Chief.
Take a witness along, will you?
The brothers Karamazov or Karamazov, Irving and Jake, were tried and convicted of a 6133, escaping from prison, a 211 robbing a bank, a 487.3 driving a mathematician's car without his permission, a 653 Frank lying under oath, and a 3.1416 impersonating a mathematician. They were sent back to prison and good riddance. They still write to George on a regular basis.
Hey, all you cookie monsters. Don't go away. Sesame Street is next.